Madam Speaker, as a former enlisted soldier and Army officer, the lives and safety of our servicemen and women has always been one of my top priorities. Chairman Conyers and I are therefore calling for the prompt negotiation of a bilateral naval agreement between the United States and Iran. In January of 2008, Revolutionary Guards naval speedboats engaged in provocative actions against 3 U.S. naval vessels, showed little to no regard for maritime safety, and the event very nearly escalated into an armed conflict between the United States and Iranian vessels. The Strait of Hormuz is one of the most crowded shipping lanes in the world. A conflict in the strait would have dire consequences for the world's oil supply and the international economy. An average of 15 tankers carrying between 16 and 17 million barrels of crude oil each pass through the straits each day, making these waters one of the most strategically important oil choke points. The Department of Defense has stressed the importance of preventing future naval interactions in the region from escalating. The U.S. has a significant, long-standing naval presence in the Persian Gulf, protecting our soldiers and Marines in theater and international shipping lanes critical to global commerce. A military-to-military negotiation of a bilateral incidents at sea agreement between the U.S. and Iran would codify vessel-to-vessel communications, improve safety, similar to the agreement during the Cold War. I ask you to join Chairman Conyers and I in support of this agreement.
Okay. For what purpose is the gentleman from Michigan rise?
To address the House for 1 minute, revise my remarks.
Without objection.
Top of the morning, Madam Speaker. I'm, along with Jeff Davis and others, Bob Filner, Gene Taylor, Walter Jones, are putting forward House-Con Resolution 94 so that we can avoid the incidents of the sea that could happen in the Straits of Hormuz because of the incredible number of commercial ships that traffic that area. 8 Navy ships, 250 oil tankers, naval craft of a dozen other nations pass through the strait. And these are negotiations. This has been done before. We did it with the Soviet Union a generation ago. It's very pragmatic. It avoids any incidents which could start a war, could change our relationship with the oil cartels. And so I urge my members to give it consideration. I yield back my time.